So the first thing I want to talk about today before we get started is, guys, what if I live stream? Now this is something I've never done. I've always kind of wanted to, but there's been reasons why I haven't. But I kind of think that a window of opportunity is opening up here real soon, that I could live stream if anybody was interested. Now all I would do for right now is probably just live stream some March to October. I'd probably start a new March to October. Maybe we could get another couple of teams going. So all I want right now is just to see if anybody's actually interested in me live streaming. So if and only if you think you would actually watch a live stream of me playing some March to October, I'm going to pin a comment down in the comments. All you have to do is like that comment, and that'll just help me gauge to see how many people are actually interested if I live stream. And we'll go from there. So that's all I'm going to say about it for now. But we got some business to attend to already here in episode 2 of the Brewers March to October. Because we are off to the slowest of slow starts right here. 0-5 to start the season. And after looking at the roster and seeing kind of what we need, I determined that we probably need another lefty in the bullpen simply for the fact that we only have 2 right now. And then I really think the biggest thing we could do on offense right now is to get a new shortstop. Because here's the thing, Luis Urias is god-awful against righties, and Travis Shaw is pretty bad against lefties. So my hope is we get a new everyday shortstop who can, hit both sides. And then when we play against righties, Shaw will start at third base. When we play against lefties, we'll have Urias start at third base. So that's the plan. So I said I would do it in the second episode and do the trade management stuff. So let's go through that now. For positional needs, all I set up was shortstop and then reliever and closer. So that kind of covers what I was just talking about. And then team needs, I went contact. Because I feel like when, in shortstops, contact is kind of like the archetype you're going to want to look for. And then left-handed pitcher, obviously. And then here's the big one, players to target. I put in 2 shortstops, 2 left-handed relievers. And I feel like this is what I normally do in March to October, but I kind of went a little ambitious. So the first guy we're going to talk about is Trevor Story. I feel like in real life, everybody thought this guy would be traded. He ended up not being traded, but he still could be a pretty good trade candidate in March to October. And I mean, if we get him, this would just be incredible. A great hitter, especially against lefties, with really good fielding and speed. He's just got it all. Probably be a pretty high asking price. I don't know what we'd have to give up, but a little bit more of a realistic option would be the return of Gene Segura. He's pretty much exactly what we're going to look for. A good fielder. He's kind of like Trevor Story light, really. He's a pretty good fielder, about the same level as Story. A little slower, a little worse at the plate, but this would be another really good option. If I was only looking for shortstops, there were a couple of other good options that I think I could have put on this list here. But it's also really tough to know who's going to emerge as contenders this early on in the March to October, because I feel like the Phillies could end up anywhere from division front runners to the 4th place in that division. So it all kind of depends on how the season shapes up to see, whether or not we can actually get some of these players. And that's kind of the same thing with the 2 left-handed relievers I selected here. So we got Zach Britton from the Yankees. I would assume the Yankees are probably going to end up doing pretty good in the simulation here. In real life, it's just weird what's going on with them. So I'm pretty sure Zach Britton might not be the most realistic option, but then we also got Sean Doolittle, another mid-level lefty arm. There's really not a whole lot of options for really good left-handed relievers. All the good left-handed relievers, we have Hader, and then there's kind of a huge drop-off besides Chapman, but we're not going to get Chapman. But then even guys like Drew Pomeranz, probably not going to get him because the Padres are going to be good. But again, we'll just have to play it by ear, see what teams come out as contenders. I know in the White Sox March to October, we had a trade come up really early on, so that could happen again. So that's why we're prepared. I doubt the bigger trades would happen so early, but we might as well have these guys on our radar, just in case. So players to shop, pretty much just, I was gonna say prospects, but I guess I guess you can kind of make the argument that none of these guys are even prospects. But we got Eric Lauer, just because he's in AAA and we don't have the option to bring him up. And I mean, it could have just been coincidence, but I don't think we had a fast track opportunity with a pitcher in the White Sox one. So I would assume that's got to be a possibility, but I guess you never know. But we're putting him out there for trades. We're putting Nottingham out there for trades, 74 overall, 25-year-old B potential catcher. Who doesn't want that? And then, Tyrone Taylor. And then I completely forgot, but D. Gordon was in the organization at this point. So maybe some team will see value in D. Gordon. He's still got decent contact and speed. And then finally, untouchables. I went with more of the younger guys because I don't think guys like Yelich or Woodruff would be included in a trade that we'd make anyway, so I just want to make sure we protect somewhat younger dudes. So that is all set up now. Hopefully we get some of those if we could get Story, man, that would be unbelievable. Alright, so let's try and break this losing streak now. Let's get into this game. We gotta score a couple runs here. We're down 1 in the 7th. After last episode when I accidentally muted myself because I was listening to Heidi, it dawned on me. When I did my Rangers March to October, which I kind of want to model this one after, having longer episodes, focusing on a longer period of time per episode, I was cutting out the Heidi reports. So I think I'm just going to do that again. Unless people really like Heidi Watney. Kane, that's not going to get down. Man, we're back to making weak contact. That is a hanging curve. Yelich? That seems like it's got something behind it. It didn't even get down? Man. Oh! New life! We got a runner on second now. I made some decent swings that ain't. What is this? That might have been the single most unrealistic thing I've ever seen in MLB The Show. I've never seen Kyle Hendricks make an expression. Man, look at Woodruff. Just coming in, 3-pitch strikeout right away. How is it only 4 for him today? We got another strikeout there, man. We're going to get Woodruff up to like 10, even though he started with 3. Actually, he's in the yellow, so this might be his last inning. Oh, and we do get it. Striking out the side with Woodruff, man. He's going to be Cy Young. I can feel it. He is so dominant for me. We got to get some offense, man. We can't let a Brandon Woodruff 7-inning of 1-hit or 1-run baseball go to waste. Good start. Good start to that inning. Oh, there it is. Of course he would be the guy to come through for me. Travis Shaw, man, one of my favorite swings in MLB The Show. Finally. Well, I say finally. This is only, like our 3rd game? Probably like my 2nd or 3rd at-bat with Shaw himself, but it's finally. Every at-bat should be a home run for him. My God, that felt so good, too. That was just a moonshot. Is that the first run so far that I've scored? I think it is. So we're about to have the lead because here comes Vogel back. He's going to challenge Shaw in the distance here. Just watch. Oh, what? That's on me. If I put a good swing on that, that's, 450. All right, look, man. Williams, you got to hold it here because we might still be lucky to just get one more run out of me at this point. There we go. That's 4 strikeouts in a row, isn't it? At least, because I don't know what happened before I came in. They don't want to swing at my pitches in the dirt, though, my junk pitches. And Devin Williams got some good junk. Wait. All right, we got a 5th strikeout. Never mind what I just said before that. There we go. They finally didn't strike out, and Shaw's got a chance to show off his glove. It's exactly what we needed, man, but even more, we gotta score this inning. Dang it, man. He got me to 3-0, and then he's made a couple of really nice pitches on the outside corner. There we go. We draw the walk anyway. That is a perfect start, because now we got Kane up with no outs and a runner on, and he's pretty good against lefties still. No. How did I miss that by so much? That was bad. What? Can somebody care to explain that result? That is like the exact kind of timing you want. With that PCI, why is that not destroyed? Why is it not at least hitting the air? Why was that just a weak liner? And that's just great, man. Really coming through there for the pitching. All right, well, I'm trusting Devin Williams to be able to give me a second inning here. And there we go, just like that. Bryant swinging on the change. And a pop-up to the catcher. Man, how about that? Second inning out of the bullpen for Devin Williams, and he just mows through the heart of the order. Alright, well, into the 10th we go, I guess. Alright, we draw the walk, but that doesn't help out a ton, at least right off the bat. Runner stays at second. I think I'm going to pinch hit here. I think I'm going to bring Avi in. Oh, they're just rubbing it in. I mean, I knew that shouldn't have gotten down anyway, but really, he needed to do that. Alright, Shaw, can you come through lefty-lefty? Nope! And that's gonna be 2, because Shaw is he's just not fast, is he? Alright, well, I'm gonna keep Devin in to pitch to at least Contreras. Oh my god, he's so good right now. I don't want to take him out. So you know what? I'm going to walk Peterson because that run just doesn't matter, being behind the winning run. There we go. Another strikeout. Devin Williams, man, he is the guy right now. Look at this. We don't deserve Devin Williams right now. Because at the end of the day, I don't even know if I can get him the win here. Alright, I'm going to see, though. Hopefully I can move. No, it did. I was going to bunt, but man, why does sometimes the bunt, like, it doesn't trigger? It makes you go to drag bunt. There we go. At least we still got it down, and he misplayed it. Oh, man, is that an error? Because if it is, that's his second error. I don't think they called it an error. They called it a hit. But we're going to have Narvaez able to come in off the bench against the righty. All he's got to do is get a base hit or a deep fly, even with 16 speed, should get it done. No. That was the worst thing that could have happened. A rocket off the bat so the runner on third couldn't come home, but then they're still able to turn 2 out of it. And that was on a hanging knuckle curve on what, a 2-0 count? And another hanging knuckle curve. Please beat me in the bottom of the 11th, because I do not deserve this one. If I really just threw that inning away, the 2 swings I made outs on were hanging curveballs. I can't stress that enough. Alright, well, I think this is my first time using Boxberger, so let's see what he's got. Great start, that's going to get down. Nice little weak single, that's how it's going to happen. I guess we better walk Sogard to load the bases so we can get the force at home. You know, I think I can get away with playing this double play depth here, because the pitcher's running on third, so he's not going to have any sort of speed. I don't really want to play halfway, and definitely not in, just in case. So I think this double play depth should be fine to get the runner in. Well, 30 speed. We're still going to go with it. Well, it doesn't matter. We cannot buy a win right now. Oh man, I feel that was my game to win. We had it, man. We had the runner on third with nobody out. There is something I gotta figure out here, and I gotta figure it out fast. We're just gonna keep picking up losses, aren't we? Look at that, 0-9. We got the Cubs again, but my gosh. Keston, player lock. Man, I hate to... No, I'm not even. I was going to say I hate to say it, but this start might, like, really put the season in jeopardy, but no, we got plenty of time. If that Rangers March to October taught me anything, is if you're, like, out of it, the game gives you a lot of chances to get back in it. So, this shouldn't put us in too much jeopardy. Alright, man. Let's put everything that's gone on so far behind us, because this game is not about winning or losing. This is about having a good game with Keston. This is a long-term play. If we can get Keston a plus or two, he could definitely become a big factor for us for the rest of the season. Just gotta hope we get a righty here. It's Adbert Alzolay. Oh, you know, I forgot. Still haven't turned off fielding for player lock opportunities, and with Keston being at first, we might get a lot of them. Probably not going to show the majority of these, but we got our first at bat here. Let's make things happen. I am really in a slump right now at the plate, just in this game in general, aren't I? That is a pitch I cannot be missing. Did I miss that one though? That's kind of carrying. Ah. I just got under that one. I thought it had a chance for a second. Oh my god, another one! Another one that I'm just missing. It seems like I've got the timing kind of down, but the PCI is just not following suit. I swear, I'm only going to end up getting 3 at-bats this game. Actually, that probably is kind of impossible. What was I doing there? I mean, I kind of wanted to protect the runner, but like, I guess that didn't matter. We'll get our at-bat number 3, part 2, in the top of the 7th, or bottom of the 7th, I guess. Here we are. Same at-bat technically, and we're just starting off hot in take 2. With some of these pitches I've gotten, I should be 3 for 3 with 3 bombs at this point. Alright, that's a walk. Maybe that gets us a 1+ for working a good at bat. Oh, and Shaw. We ended up getting another runner on, but that's just what we're doing this season. Shooting ourselves in the foot. This is going to be another loss, isn't it? Yep, they put up 2 now. Hey, we put up 2 in response, though. Tied up here. We got a chance to maybe give us the lead going into the 9th. And I blow it. And that's it. Did we win? We did get a 1+ for solid at-bats turned in, but there's the loss. There's a 0-10 record to start the season. I'm assuming it was because of the walk, because I don't think I did anything else right in that game. A 1+ honestly could still be really good. Like I've played March to Octobers in the past where somebody's gotten just a 1+ in a player lock and they end up, you know, being an MVP caliber player. But let's see if we can pick up any wins here. I kind of want to be the one to win the game myself. Okay, well, there goes that. We already took care of this. So what's going to happen? Losing to Pittsburgh. That's a real highlight. All right, we have a chance here to not lose a series for the first time this season. We're 2-12, guys. Looking great. And you know what? I was going to end the episode after that hero player lock, but we only got to come in the bottom of the 8th here. We got an inning and a half to try and put together 3 runs. Let's go ahead and do this now. I don't know what exactly it's going to take to get the offense going, but we need some kind of a spark. And if we can pick up the win in this game, that'll be the spark. Colton Wong, 2 on 2 out, lefty-lefty matchup. Oh my god, that was so... That's like a slider with that speed on the cutter. 83 miles an hour on the cutter. Let's go, let's make this play. Are we? Who's playing first? Why do we got Derek Fisher at first? Did the game make substitutions that it just didn't tell me about? That's not nice. That's really not nice. Alright, that's fine. That's a good makeup play. Should have gotten that out in the first place. And another grounder. That play should be made. I have really liked pitching with Brent Suter the couple of times I have so far. Alright, now we gotta manufacture the runs ourselves here. Oh, and they threw a really good pitch to hit. Again, the timing is perfect. The timing's right there. I just got on top of it. There we go. There's a base hit. Threw that one right down the middle. We got the tying run coming up to the plate now, and we got a pretty good matchup. Narvaez coming off the bench to face a righty. I swung at ball 4. Now watch me strike out. No, we still draw the walk. All right. So now that the tying run is on base, the winning run's at the plate. Oh, no. That was such a good slider, but we could have the bases loaded and 1 out. Oh, my God. Like I said, somehow we've got to get some sort of spark to the offense. I've literally scored 1 run in all of my appearances so far, and it was on 1 solo shot. This is getting unbelievably bad right here. We're just going to keep losing. I mean, literally, if I don't do anything, we're never going to get positive momentum. We're going to be almost a month into the season here. What's the point in this? This is not a fast track. Let me bring up Lauer. Don't ask me about this guy. I'm not bringing him up. Well, hang on. I didn't read the top because this isn't a fast track, but it does say we can call him up, and if he performs well, we can get an attribute increase and a player boost. So right now, Brett Anderson is our 5th starter. He's regressing, so he's only a 71 now. You know what? The more I think about it now, I think I am going to do this. Because I'm pretty confident in myself here, even though I'm obviously not off to the best start. That's mostly at the plate. Pitching-wise, I think I'm fine. So if we call up this Bowden Francis, pitch a good game with him, and get an attribute increase, maybe he becomes like a, I don't know, 72, 73. That's still a better option as a 5th starter. Let's give this a shot. Let's do it. Call up Bowden Francis. And if I get the choice here, let's send down Fire Eisen. Wait, actually, he's been kind of good. Let's send down Boxberger. But I know Boxberger is like 10 overall higher, but if he's got a 15 ERA, he's given up almost double the amount of runs as innings he's pitched, and Fire Eisen is actually pitching well. Let's get rid of Boxberger here for this guy. Then we can kind of, in a way, add another lefty to the bullpen with Anderson. I'm kind of liking this move the more I think about it. I think this could end up being alright. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Is this going to be a, player lock pitching moment with Bowden Francis? It only says perform well for a season-long player boost, but it did say in that other screen attribute boost. But I think that's a good stopping point here to save this potentially pretty big player lock here for the next episode. So yeah, we're gonna call it here. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to see the rest of this March to October here, see if I can turn things around. And most importantly, remember to let me know what you think in the comments about that live stream situation. Do I do it? Do I not do it? What do I do? But anyways, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.